We'll just wait and see what happens.
Well, it is a little nerve-wracking. And I would suggest the main reason it is nerve-wracking because one party or the other, like Travis kind of tested the water a little bit there, you can say that, I love you, and the other person may say, well, I don't think so. You know, I like being your friend, I like being a steady date, I like hanging out together, I like being around you, and I like to think our life is very close, but I'm not ready for this heavy-duty stuff because it is a major disclosure. And if the other party is not really up there, right up there with them, it may well be a time to say, I think maybe we should cool for a while. I don't think we really have to see each other quite so much. I really am not into this heavy-duty love business. Although I certainly don't want to be your friend, I want to hang out with you, I want to be your best friend, I want to be a steady date, I want to be your partner, I want to be your companion. All those other dynamics of relationships that have to do with just being best friends, but not into the love business. Because love is very, very powerful. And to ever dream that maybe it could be possible, as Jen said, it's, I want to be sure. Maybe it is not. Maybe you're not really sure. Oh, what if I can believe it? You just wrote it down. It's easy to write a little Hallmark card, you know, it's pretty easy. It takes more than Hallmark, to make it work. So, was it Hallmark anyway there, Travis?
No, that's just a letter there.
No? Well, at least it's a personal letter then. But I make an issue out of that because there are three ways that St. Paul says God deals with us. That vertical dimension, if you will, relationship with who God is for us, who God is in our lives. St. Paul in another letter says, one of his letters says that there are three ways that God deals with us: with faith and hope and love. Love's the greatest. He makes it very clear. Without love, it's a waste of time. It's tinkling brass, clanging cymbal, as I mentioned earlier. It is really just foolish. But the other two, that does not mean the other two don't count, like hopes and dreams. You don't have to look very far to recognize people who have no hope. People who have lived without any sense of purpose, any sense of mission, any sense of destiny in life. Just live one day to the next just to survive. People then who end up with depression because they have no hope. People who end up with despair, often enough do themselves in because they have no hope. And so certainly in marriage, to sustain a relationship that is going to have value and joy and happiness and peace and all that for any length of time, there must be hopes and dreams. And certainly then, as you have grown in your love for one another, but with hopes and dreams to live by. Hopes and dreams that give you a sense of purpose, a sense of how to get out of bed in the morning with a sense of purpose, with a sense of that makes it worthwhile to get out of bed. Not just for another buck or two to pay the rent, but how it is relationship then that is formed with that deep desire to share life. Share life with one another. The fulfillment of one's destiny, certainly, as this young couple has waited a long time to come to this day. Have grown day by day and hour by hour and month by month to arrive at this point in time where they have such mutual hopes and dreams that they wish to share them then all the rest of their lives. And there it is then where then the third dynamic is at stake here, and that is the element of risk. There is clearly an element of risk. If there's ever to be any mutual trust, by definition, see, trust requires and implies that there is some element of risk. So if I really am going to, if these two are going to ever take their lives, share their life together with that mutual trust, mutual love certainly, mutual hopes and dreams, but mutual trust. That's what faith is about. If we ever have any faith in anybody, it means I really believe I can trust you. I am willing to entrust my entire life to this one person. I am willing to entrust my hopes and dreams to you, as in you look at this young couple, look at each other in the face. To believe they really can count on one another no matter what. It is entrusting their lives to one another with the vows of marriage. And they're either credible or they're not. They're either platitude and lip service or they are credible. As Cheryl saying, well, I wonder if I can really believe these agreements. This disclosure. I gotta get it right. Is it possible that I really can entrust my entire being, my entire life, the rest of my days? So how then does all three fit together? Promises are made and promises are kept, but they're kept, see, out of love. Whatever ways that Jennifer and Travis will make their vows and be entrusting their life, but they will also have the credibility to believe that they really can count on one another no matter what. We say in the peaks and valleys, the good times and the bad, the sickness and the health, the work, what do you call the rich and the poor, whatever way that their vows are expressed. As Jennifer and Travis have written their own vows today, to make it clear about what they really are conveying, what they really are promising to one another in terms of lifetime relationship. So love comes into the picture to include all others. It is only when promises are kept then out of love, in the difficulties, in the struggles of daily life, particularly in marriage, that then they will find, how deep is that love anyway? I've often had a little time together, and I have encouraged them. I said, I hope you guys have had a couple fights, because if you learn how to fight fair, and really do have a sense that you can trust this person, even with your deepest heart and soul, then the marriage will either be shallow or it can be some hope that it lasts forever. Well, that's what we're about this very day, and as we heard there from the gospel, love is the greatest. It certainly is. You have this deep love for one another. It is God's deep desire to help you, to strengthen you, to guide you with wisdom and grace all the days of your life, to sustain in that unity. For there are no longer two, but even one flesh, intermingling, consecrating their lives to one another with these vows of marriage that you will make here with your friends and your family and everyone here today. So I'd ask you, Travis and Jennifer, please come forward. Wedding party, please come forward and say these vows. Jennifer and Travis, as you come here together, your family and friends, freely then to express not only your love, but your promises for the vows of marriage. May the Lord strengthen your love in the presence of everyone here, and as Christ has abundantly blessed you in your baptism, now wishes to strengthen you in this sacrament of marriage, as you assume this mutual and lasting fidelity to one another, and your vows, would you also then state your intentions. Jennifer and Travis, have you come here freely, without reservation, to give yourselves to one another in marriage? And will you honor and love one another as husband and wife the rest of your lives? Will you accept children lovingly from God, bring them up according to the teachings of Christ and the church? As it is your intention then to enter into this marriage, you join your right hands together. Right. Lay our consent before God now and everyone here.
Jen, today I embrace you as my wife, as I am blessed to have you because of your compassion, honesty, and your dedication to me. I am grateful for the way you make me feel loved every day with the little things that you do. I love how you organize my unorganized life and help me become a better person every day. You are my voice of reason. With these vows, I promise to say I love you every day. I will be there for every smile, every tear, laugh with you, and cry with you. I promise to express my love for you every chance I get for the rest of our lives. You mean the world to me. You brighten my day with just the sound of your voice. I look forward to raising a family with you and experiencing all of our children's first with you. I promise to be the best husband I can be, to always kiss you goodnight, and to remind you of all the good I see in you for all the days of our lives. The fact that